So today I want to talk to you about camera cages, and specifically the Hague range of Camframe systems. Now, Hague currently offer 3 different versions of the Camframe. There's the standard unit, which is ideal for DSLR cameras and small handheld camcorders. The Pro Camframe, which is designed for the larger camera setups. And also the Mini Camframe, which is ideal for GoPro type action cameras, plus other small compact cameras. Now, all 3 of these units, they're very similar in the way that they're designed, but there are a couple of subtle differences. So what I'll do is I'll give you an overview of the actual frames to begin with, and then give you an idea of what some of the differences are. With all the Camframe systems, the actual camera itself sits here in the centre, and then either side of it there's these hand grips, and there's also one up on top. Now, the device itself, it really serves a couple of different purposes. And one of those is certainly to get more stability and smoother footage when you're moving around with your camera. And this more natural holding position, it just automatically makes you get a greater stability to your shots and allows you to keep the camera more stable as you're moving around. The hand grip on top is also designed so that you can get nice low shots as well, and that's a really useful addition to the setup. On both sides here though, you've also got 2 accessory shoes, and these allow you to attach things like microphones and lights, or even like a small viewing monitor to the top of your rig. On the base of the unit, each system has a standard 1/4 inch threaded hole, and that allows you to attach it to things like tripods. Now, what I really like about that is that if you leave your camera plate attached to the bottom of this rig, you can actually just take your whole rig and slide it onto your tripod to become tripod mounted, and then slide it off again when you want to go back to being handheld. And any accessories that you've got attached to the rig, they just transition to the tripod or back to being handheld with you, so it saves any messing about. So what's the difference between the Camframes? Well, it's only subtle little differences, but it's a prime example of how Hague have kind of treated each frame as an individual product. For example, the Pro Camframe, it can actually be dismantled, which makes it a really nice small compact device for travelling with. Whereas the other 2 frames, because they're already small, they don't need this added feature. Another major difference between the units is the actual camera plate here on the standard system. It's been designed slightly differently, so that you have greater range of adjustment here, and that's ideal for DSLR cameras, especially if you want to have the camera slightly offset so you can have the screen out to one side. Now, what I really like about the Hague Camframe systems is just how easy they are to use. It doesn't really matter whether you're trying to create moving shots or just want to hold the camera still for a static shot. You can get the camera down low, or you can move it onto a tripod. What's really nice about it is everything's attached to the frame, so everything stays together, and you can quickly go from tripod mounted to handheld without having to mess about, which really makes them a useful piece of kit for run and gun filmmaking. So that covers the Hague Camframe systems, which are a great piece of filmmaking kit. And it doesn't really matter what size camera you have, there's likely to be a Camframe that will fit.